What is going on, NCK? Death Star 13 here, and welcome to kind of a somber video. I'm gonna get a lot off my chest here, and it's gonna be a little down, but it's also gonna be a hopeful video in the end. What you're seeing right now in the background is hopefully Minecraft, but I'm recording this 11:07 at night. Not that you need to know that, and I just need to get some things off my chest because when I started YouTube, I started it with the idea of being famous. And as time went on, I started very young. As time went on, I realized obviously that wasn't all there is to YouTube. There's actual things that you can do. There's the community that you can build on the subscriber base of the channel. You have the channel itself, what you do on the channel, how you interact with your subscribers. And as the years went on, I finally felt like I started to get a foothold in things. Unfortunately, a few years ago, my grandmother had passed, and around then I started to have a bit of an identity crisis with YouTube because that took a lot of time and energy from myself. And I finally found kind of my I guess you could say like where I fit in the YouTube space with Undertale and doing comic dubs and becoming a much more vivid gamer. As time went on, I got really comfortable where it was, and then I had finished the the end of high school, thankfully. And right before graduation, we had one of our cats put down. I'm a very animal loving person. This cat was very old, I believe 14, 16, something like that. Sorry, Brown Bear. That was his name. I can't remember perfectly, but this cat was he was my best friend. Um, and we've always had cats. We've always had dogs and animals and pets. I love animals, sometimes more than humans, admittedly, but I do love both species, obviously. I took that really hard, and that was recently. That was in early to early June to late May. Early May to late June. Late May to early June. Yes, okay. And then that took a lot out of me. And up until then, prior like 3 months of that, I even posted videos struggling with YouTube. I was struggling with it, and I didn't really exactly have a pretty good. I didn't have a good foothold on where it was because it felt like I was just repeating everything. And I started the Vertigo series. That unfortunately got canceled due to kind of a falling out that never really was a falling out. It just kind of the friendship stopped, kind of. Um, I had a lot of plans, and when I graduated high school, they all just kind of had to be put to the side, and some I can't even remember. When I had right before graduation, I felt like I was starting to get back in the swing of things, again, back into gaming, and then the event happened where we had to put on the cat, and that was really hard, and it's still hard, but that happened. This is all this year now, and after that, I had to take like a good month break because I just had to think about everything, and then when I finally felt like I was strong enough to go back to it, I had started the video and edited and uploaded the video of It's Back, or It Returned, something like that. It was about the Undertale comic series of hand plates, or the experiment as I ended up calling it in the beginning, which I didn't realize actually. It was called hand plates, and then I felt obligated personally to go back and change it, and the creator was very understanding, and it was something I felt like I could go back and be happy doing and not have to really worry about being repetitive at first. We then had another tragedy because another cat who we had saved from outside, it was a feral cat. His name was Paprika, and we checked everywhere. It was just a cat that was born in the wild, and we ended up taking it in. We took care of it. Unfortunately, with cats and dogs and animals that you take in, you don't exactly know what you're getting when it comes to health. You can have a pretty good idea with the vet, but they can't obviously foresee everything, just like how a doctor can't. And this cat ended up passing in its sleep. um, which was obviously very hard again. And that was only about, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago maybe. And that was literally right after the returns video about hand plates. And it was hard. Again, it's still hard too. In that short amount of time is nothing easy. I don't care who you are. If you like even or just love animals, something like that, when you grow so attached to them, it's going to be hard. And I had to just stand back and reevaluate everything, because now I've lost two amazing beings in such a short amount of time. On top of that, high school was ending, which was a huge change, and now I'm going to college. So, with all that said, that's where I've been. I've been going back to work. I've dealt with those passings. And I feel like with YouTube, I've just been sitting down, talking, playing a game, being done, and I don't like that. I don't like the repetition. I want to actually make this into something. So now that I feel strong again, and I also want to apologize real quick before I continue. I really apologize for my personal issues affecting the channel. I don't want that to be this. Death Star 13 is the name of the channel, but it's more about the NCK than anything. You guys make everything possible. You're the reason why my regular videos went from 1 view to almost 30 now, which is crazy. It sounds stupid, and on paper it looks stupid, but to me it's the biggest thing. I remember uploading 2 videos a day. I would literally do 2 videos a day every day for a good year when I first started doing YouTube, and it was just 1 view, 1 view, 1 view, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and I got used to it, and I was happy, but it started to be, okay, that's whatever. And then that's when I realized a half year to a year into YouTube, that's when I realized I can't expect to be famous on YouTube. I'm just going to do this for a hobby, and that's where I'm still at. That's what I've learned. I've matured with YouTube. But you guys have now allowed it to 30 views a video. There are 100 views for the hand plates at least per thing. Like the Vertigo series was getting, I think it was like 30 to 60 to over 100 on some. You guys, you showed what you appreciated, and it's amazing to me how fast things like that change. Because again, I remember getting 1 view, 2 views, 1 view, and it's something I don't want to say I never expected it. I didn't expect it, I guess, because I hoped for it. That's what I'm trying to say. I always hoped that something like that would happen. I think all of us YouTubers do. But to say I expected it, I never actually expected it. I just hoped for it. And then when I did that first Until comic dub, and I saw how much popularity it gained, I was shocked. And I had to stand back for a week, go back slowly into comic dubs, and try to reintroduce the gaming videos, and that's what I did. And the videos ever since then have just always gotten a good amount of consistent views. Have I been consistent with my videos? No. I have not been. I admit to that. And I've never liked I haven't been, but ever since my grandma's passing, there's been a lot of things in the way that have just been tough to deal with. Last year, 2016, was not a terrible year. Nothing major happened. Thankfully. I think the Until thing happened early 2016, so that's not totally the truth, but you know what I'm saying. Nothing majorly bad happened, thankfully. And knock on wood, hopefully that stays the same with this year, after now at least. But what I want to do now is explain to you my plan. When it comes to how I am as a person, I've always longed for the feeling of being part of something bigger than myself. High school was not that for me. For me, I made high school about me. I went to different events representing the school. I went to different meetings with certain professionals in a lot of fields, and I was the only one from my school to go to these. I would meet with some politicians and see how the innards work sometimes. Not a lot, obviously, but I at least got the taste of it. I would meet with some professionals in the field of like construction, in the field of business, in the just like teaching. Obviously, I got to do a lot of things that were very much about me growing as a person and exposing myself to the world. And because of that, I never got the feeling of being a true member of a student body. I had my friends. It wasn't a whole lot, but I had my friends, my close friends, and that was it. I never really got that feeling. My family, obviously, I mean, I don't want to say obvious, but I got that feeling in my family. I hope you do too. Being part of something bigger than yourself. It's a family. It's, the family's a family. But again, my town, well, town, city, whatever. I don't feel like my town or city is really a good, hey, how you doing, neighbor? No, it's kind of like you live your life, I live mine. We'll coexist and be happy. If we ever see each other, say hi, and that's it. Again, I don't feel like I get that community feeling. So really, the only thing is my family, and I'm not trying to say anything down on anyone, but my only experience of that is my family, I feel like I'm missing out because there's obviously a lot more to that, and that's why from here on out, the channel is going to be about you guys. I've been trying to make it about you guys as much as possible recently. The Vertigo series was meant to get a community behind that. I'm still going to try to get something rolling with some sort of series, I promise you. But it might not be Vertigo, but there is something in the works right now, at least a little. It's nothing being recorded yet, but I'm trying to get up a plan of recording something. And I want this channel to be about you guys, the NCK. The Noble Saying Knights I made not because it was a cool name, not only because it fit the non-character initials, but also because I wanted the feeling of you may just be a regular knight in an army. Stay with me, it's going to get stupid and cheesy, but you may just be a regular in the army, but you're a part of something bigger than yourself. You're an indispensable part of it, and even though you're a regular member, you're still going to interact with each other and talk about this crusade. The crusade of just enjoying YouTube, enjoying life, being happy. So, with that said, I'm thinking of starting a new series, focused on you guys. I'm thinking of calling it something like the Sunday Night Crusades or something like that, where every Sunday or Saturday or Friday or whatever, I can have some, what do you call it, some, subscribers of the channel, some members of the NCK. We can play games together. I can record. You can be in a video. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm going to try so hard though to get something working like that very soon because again, with college coming up, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to record. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. The future is uncertain for the channel, at least for the first couple months from September on. So from here until the beginning of September, I will bump up my efforts on YouTube tenfold. I'm going to do everything I can for you guys. This is going to be all about you. It's time I stopped worrying about how I do things, and it's time I start just doing things. So with that said, thank you guys for watching the video. I'm sorry if this was a downer. I just feel like I need to explain. I've had a lot of this on my chest. My cats, my grandmother, my situation. I'm happy right now. I mean, as happy as one can after losing two valued family members, aka my cats, within like 2 weeks of each other, and that was only within the last 2 months, 2 months. But nonetheless, I'm content or happy right now, and with everything, again, knock on wood, going to plan it seems, hopefully, knock on wood, obviously, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna try to keep it about you guys. I'm gonna try to keep. I want to see how far I can push this channel. I'm gonna try to get this channel as far as I can. I want to get you guys as involved as I can. If anything ends up working out, such as the Sunday Night Crusades or the I don't know. Thinking it's Friday morning Crusades or something. I don't know. Deus Vault Crusades. I don't know. If anything does work out, there are probably gonna be some sort of rules, like you can't just say the N word every other turn around, or like you can't be overly inflammatory. But I'm not gonna censor you. You be you. I just want to spend time with you guys. I want us all to have a good time, and I want us all to be respectful of each other. That's important. And I just want to get you guys more involved, because without you guys, this channel would be nothing, and it's about time to start showing that appreciation back to you, other than just comic dubs for Undertale. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Again, sorry if it was a downer. There are probably going to be more things in the future other than the Sunday or Saturday night crusades. I'm going to try to get you guys involved as much as possible beyond just that one concept. Hopefully, for those of you wondering, if you were wondering, this brought some sort of closure, but explanation to where I've been and why I've been like this. And yeah, let's just hope for the best. It's time to put my money where my mouth is. Time to start bumping up, and I look forward to this. It's gonna be fun, guys. Future's uncertain, but it's a fun future. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Jeez, be sure to hit that like button. Show support, gets you motivated, make more videos just like this one. And I'm excited. So thank you guys for watching the video. Always remember, keep on crusading. Take care, guys, and goodbye.